distinguished chair and vice chairs of European Innovation and Technology Platform on Deep Geothermal Energy. My name is Christofer Friberg from Monliber Group, Stockholm, Sweden. Today on your annual general meeting, I have been invited to address you on the subject of research and innovation in the field of geothermal energy. And it's a great pleasure for me to introduce you to our new solution, digital solution called xGeo, that we deliver to the market now in the form of a SaaS service, solution as a service. We all know the problem today, and that is that still today, 2022, geothermal energy is severely underrepresented in the global energy mix, and this for non-reasonable reasons. We know that today fossil fuels are the dominant part of the energy mix, and the problem is that even 2040 we see that geothermal will only be in the category of other renewables. This is for non-logical reasons, because we know that geothermal energy has enormous potential. I participated myself a few years ago in a long-term project to develop next generation deep geothermal energy systems called xGeo. And we learned that all cities, all industrial parks, and all energy clusters can be provided with modern geothermal energy. If we also expand into the geological exploration center area, we also see that there is another global problem, and that is the scarcity and lack of efficient methods for analysis and localization and 3D mapping of geological resources. I'm talking about minerals and metals and rare earth, also water and geothermal. The problem is that the methods used today are highly manual and inefficient. There is technology, very advanced, highly expensive and rather inefficient measurement of seismic reactions. We also know that we can do very, very detailed analysis, geochemical analysis in laboratories. And we always use test drilling and core drilling, but those two methods here, they represent more or less like sticking a toothpick into a cake. It gives a very detailed answer what is on that exact location, but it does not address the answer what is in the volume, the target zone we are looking to explore. And that is typically the requirement for both the mineral and metal sector and also for the geothermal energy sector. Now we are taking the next step. We are introducing a very advanced digital system called xGeo. It is based on a scientific method called pulsed electromagnetic sounding, and it has been developed, researched, tested and verified over the last few years. And we can today detect all over our planet in detail at extreme depths down to 10,000 meters, 10 kilometers into our bedrock, the details of a fracture zone, a geological resource of minerals and metals, and also water and other natural geologically bound resources. We can visualize and present this in very high precision, three-dimensionally on a computer screen, but we can also showcase what it looks inside the bedrock in VR, in virtual reality. And we can even 3D print your entire fracture zone or geological resource. The way how we conduct these investigations is with variable vehicles, ranging from boots on the ground. The equipment that you see here is a light, highly mobile equipment, weighs around 10 kilo. And the way how you can deploy it is either boots on the ground, you can walk in the nature, but if you want to cover larger areas, you typically use ground vehicles. We have also tested the technology offshore. It works perfect also to analyze sea bottom and below sea bottom via advanced sea vessels. And if we cover larger ground areas, typically with airborne equipment like helicopters. And now we take the next step. We introduce, in a partnership with a Swedish company, maybe the right now most advanced drone technology available in the world. Highly autonomous miniature helicopters that can fly several hundred kilometers with meter precision and cover a certain area and bring back the analysis data. These echoes are then put into a computer system that we have developed with a proprietary software, and in there we can make these fantastic images of the geological resource. We have a complete team of commercial, financial, and technical experts. Myself, I'm based here in Stockholm, Sweden, the capital of Sweden, and I have a few colleagues in investor relation and finance. And the core of the technical scientific team, they are based in the capital of Ukraine, in Kiev, at the Ukraine Institute of Science and Technology, headed by our team leader, Mr. Kuznetsov, and his fellow, Mr. Skopchenko, the mastermind behind the development of this pulsed electromagnetic measurement system. And we also have a team of geotechnical experts and our software expert for the analysis. And we have 2 complete project teams that can be deployed anywhere in the world to execute these investigations. So we are turnkey ready to move today. We are coming from long-term advanced research and innovation, and now we are entering into the market. The market that we address is the entire global geological exploration market for metals and minerals and rare earth, but also water and geothermal. Large, deep, advanced geothermal centers that can empower complete cities and regions. And our competitive advantage is that we can detail the situation on very extreme depths, typically beyond any exploration today, up to 10,000 meters, very cost effectively, very scalably, and with high precision and innovation first mover advantage. We already today have a double IP protection, double patents on the technology and on the system integration, and we can deliver it into the market today. We have already built a pipeline of first prospects the last few months, including a nearby gold mine in the northern part of Norway, and also a partnership with a government in the Caribbean region, where we aim to build a deep geothermal power plant with the objective to also establish a local hydrogen generation plant to transform their local energy sector. And we are also addressing our neighbors in Finland, the very impressive project by ST1 in Finland, headed by Mr. Mika Antonen, building a very large deep geothermal plant in the capital of Finland, in Helsinki. And as we understand, they have currently challenges to understand the fracture zone and to close the loop in their system, and we believe that we can address exactly that problem and help them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are working on projects to address and facilitate what we call viable cities around the world, and that includes naturally also geothermal energy. And we want to stimulate our own new xGeo technology in your framework. So together with my colleagues and associates, I'm very honored to introduce both to the European Technology and Innovation Platform for Deep Geothermal Energy, and also in perspective of the recent Nobel Prize award here in Sweden, actually yesterday evening. We would like to help and stimulate these viable city projects by introducing for next year an award of 250,000 euro that will be granted to one of your projects during next year deploying this technology. You are more than welcome to contact undersigned, and I would like to take this opportunity to express a big thank you to the chair of ETIP-DG, Mr. Fausto Battini, and also the vice chairs, Adele Manzella, David Brun, John Diedrich van Wees, and Sara Montemoli. And of course also to all the members of the geothermal technology and innovation platform for deep geothermal energy. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christofer Friberg. Here are my contact information, and you can receive this presentation, the slides I've shown you, from your chairman. I will send these slides to him to enable contact and further communication. Thank you very much for your consideration.